Hi, this is Dale speaking from New Zealand. Am I talking to the man from GWAR?
Yes, yes, you're talking to Oderus from GWAR.
Oderus from GWAR. So how's your time with GWAR been at the moment?
Well, right now we're engaged in active assault against the population of the planet Earth through our musical, metallic, mutated mayhem metal horror show. Our new album is out next month. The Bloody Bit of Horror. We're currently on tour in the United States, getting ready for that cataclysmic event, and getting ready to come to New Zealand and Australia for the very first time, and expose the people of your fair countries to the sickest bed in rock and roll history.
Excellent. Now I have written down. Oh, actually, sorry. I will say you're in Ohio at the moment, and tomorrow, according to the internet, you're going to be in East St. Louis. Now I'm going to assume the United States is a big place. So, does it help being a warmongering space alien with all the travel that you have to do?
Oh no, we enjoy it. A lot of people don't realize the human cities are linked with subterranean tunnels that honeycomb your planet, and there's often very convenient kind of like little jet cars you can drive around on. So we've got a whole system underneath the planet where we just kind of pop up from various cave entrances right before we play. Doesn't seem like a lot of time goes by.
Sweet. So coming to New Zealand's going to be no problem then.
Not at all. And, it's just, that's really all we've ever done with our lives is go from one place to another, set up our war camp, begin our savage sounds, draw in the humans, slaughter them, zombify them, fight giant robots, and then finally feed our pet dinosaur Gorgor. So everything is going to be wonderful. We'll just have to see what happens when we get to New Zealand. There's always some superpowered a-hole trying to shut the party down that we have to deliver some swift kicks to the ass.
Hell yeah. Now, recently you were at a couple of things. You were the Grand Marshal of the Toronto Zombie Walk, and you're awarded Harvard Lampoon's Most Terrible, Vile, Disgusting, Disturbed Yet Revoltingly Awesome Band Ever. Do such things must be quite the ego rush for you.
No, not really. I just see them as completely meaningless accolades bestowed upon us by a retarded child, and that would be the human race that we created by fucking apes. I might remind you of that. So, we pitiful attempts to assuage our boundless wrath. And, if they think they're going to get off any easier because of these awards they keep heaping on us, they are completely wrong.
Now, as you mentioned, you have a Bloody Pit of Horror coming out soon. Now, I personally I couldn't get enough of Beyond Hell, and I thought Lust in Space was pretty cool. Do you think I will enjoy your new album?
Yes, I do. I think people are really going to enjoy it. It sounds like all GWAR albums, it sounds completely different than the one before it, but it's heavy as hell and even tuned down and very extra nasty to the point where it literally sounds like the guitars are throwing up in a good way. But anyway, it's a throbbing, pulsating kind of sound. It's a very dirty, very nasty sound. I think people are really going to enjoy it.
Sweet. Now, what is the process of bringing together or making a GWAR album? I imagine it's something very sticky and involves more than a few human sacrifices.
Well, it's very violent. It goes on. There's a lot of fighting and arguing and breaking of equipment over people's heads and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, we've got our metal, We just get in there and just kind of yell and scream at each other, and, they record that, and, they make music out of it. And, I'm not really sure what the hell it is. I just know that we get up there in front of the people, we plug those guitars in, and then everything goes crazy.
Yeah, awesome. Now, you are coming to New Zealand as part of a big festival package. It is headlined by Megadeth. Is there any mudslinging that you can do towards him, or does he do enough damage on the likes of Blabbermouth, that sort of thing?
Who do you want me to sling mud at?
Sorry, Dave Mustaine. I've got the right name down.
Well, I haven't met him yet. So I'm not going to talk shit about him until I have a chance to observe his habitat up close. I mean, actually, I have to admit, I'm actually quite a big Megadeth fan, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him play on this tour. So, I would have saved my mudslinging for Rob Zombie and Lordy.
Excellent. Now, I get a generic question here, the sort of the soundbite question. Are you looking forward to slaying a Kiwi crowd?
Yes, we fully expect Kiwis to taste different. We've heard you're 9 feet tall. That should be interesting. It's a new ecosystem to destroy and hopefully sink the entire island.
Right, now, I've been reading up on the mythos, I guess, of GWAR, and I understand that you were trapped in a frozen tomb down in Antarctica. Given the close proximity New Zealand has to that former prison of yours, is that possibly a reason why you haven't visited New Zealand before?
Well, we went straight from Antarctica to America. We were flown there by our manager, Sleazy P. Martini. We've been living there pretty much ever since. We tried to get to New Zealand a few times, but we simply got lost. It wasn't until Google Earth that we managed to figure out this world geography kind of thing. So, after 25 years of searching, we're finally going to make it.
Excellent. Now, we're of course the land of the Lord of the Rings. Will your tour manager try and steer you away from partying or even slaying too many orcs?
Well, actually, we were hoping to, base rape some hobbits. That's just kind of a tradition in the GWAR camp, is to take hobbits and rape their faces off, and with those chubby little cheeks, with our filthy man prods rooting about in wretched abandonment, just chewing these hobbits' faces off. Few creatures deserve death more than those little fuzzy-footed fucks.
So I take it you're not a fan of Elijah Wood?
Oh, he's such a... No, I don't like him at all.
Excellent. I noticed, obviously doing my research and stuff, your shows integrate quite a few elements, not just the crazy metal and stuff. In a country that you're heading to now, New Zealand, we are quite a reverse kind of bizarro country. The fact that we've had 2 female leaders, openly Rastafarian MP, openly transgender, several gay members of Parliament, and even one that headlines recently, not because of his sexuality, but because he doesn't like his leader. Is that going to be something GWAR can work with?
Oh, I salute the people of New Zealand for having transgender council members. I encourage them to have more trans animal kind of necrophiliac bestial activity. Making our animal friends happy by giving them public sex in government buildings. Animals are often made to live outdoors in little sticks, like little houses made out of sticks and stuff. It's terribly unfair, and dogs do appreciate it when you suck them off. I'd like to see more of that for the people of New Zealand, and hopefully after our show, we will bring this to you people, the gift of necrophilic, anal, bestial, dead dog sex.
So I don't suppose you've heard of the rumours about sheep shagging down here?
Oh, we heard all about it, and we're hoping it's true.
Now, I notice you seem to have quite a sense of occasion, I guess. I'm talking about your appearance on Fox News, as opposed to another YouTube video of you, I guess, at the back of a show swearing your mouth off to a reporter, whereas on Fox News you're quite restrained.
Well, they do give me tranquilizers before I appear on the air. They throw a big metal canvas kind of chainmail blanket over the cuttlefish of Cthulhu. So yes, they've managed to knock me down a peg or two, but quite frankly, the drugs and the sex and the power that I get from appearing on Fox News and the parties later with Bill O'Reilly, CIA operatives, Osama bin Laden, it more than makes up for it. So yeah, they're going to pretty much cut out whatever I say that doesn't work for them anyway. So I just try to, I play my little game with them. I think I get away with some pretty edgy shit, But you will notice I am the most foul-mouthed person on the show, and huge sections of my appearances are usually silent.
Excellent. Well, there's no such editing on this show, unfortunately. You can say whatever you want, basically.
Well, I like that. That makes me much more comfortable.
Excellent. Now, imagine taking the whole show, setting up a gig must be quite a Ziltoidian effort, no?
Well, no, we wear these clothes all the time. In fact, they're not clothes even. They're so much as our birthday suits, born in them even, as it were. Have never washed or cleaned myself, so that kind of makes everything stick to my body in great rancid heaps. So, this is how we roll. It smells really bad, but the fans love us.
Cool. Now, you mentioned GWAR. GWAR's coming to New Zealand, am I right?
I'm not, don't lock me down to that, because I do believe he's showing up in Australia. I don't know if he's going to make the swim out to Kiwi Land or not.
Fair enough. Now, how do you, recently, I guess a couple of years ago, you worked with Devin Townsend. How do you get along with, I guess, his protege, Ziltoid?
Oh, we never met him exactly. He was out zipping around on his either